We made my client JD Sareth $7,500 with just one video in 30 days for his real estate coaching program. And that video has gone on to make him tens of thousands in the months after. That was despite the fact that we're starting from scratch with 0 followers and 0 case studies. So in this video, I'm breaking down the exact process we used with JT so you can scale your own coaching business and start getting book calls ASAP.
By the way, I don't have Stripe screenshots of the revenue I got for JT. However, I do have a client interview of him specifically saying that we got him $7,400 his first month working with us through content. And I'll pop up a screen recording right now.
How much money did you make working with us so far?
Through content alone, which has only been like a month, right?
Yep.
I think $7,500.
I also want to mention that JT wasn't a complete beginner when he started working with me. He was already making $52K a month through Section 8 and wholesaling real estate. And he just wanted to teach people how to do the same thing for themselves. He was his only case study, by the way. Like, he didn't have any client case studies. He didn't have any followers or any subscribers on any platforms. So basically just starting from scratch. So here's a quick overview of the strategy we ran with him. First, we did both Instagram and YouTube videos. We used to run Instagram Reels where we would end the video with a call to action to comment a keyword such as guide to watch his YouTube video, which was, we made it one YouTube video, which was a in-depth free course, which was 45 minutes, which covered his whole strategy, how he found profitable deals and buyers, his cold call templates, and just like how to get results wholesaling real estate. And then on that YouTube video, we had a hard call to action to book a call with him for his offer, which was basically helping people make an extra 10K a month in 90 days guaranteed, or they get a full refund through wholesaling real estate. So the first thing we did with JT was we made him a free course, and we made it with the intent of funneling all of his traffic into that free course, which was basically like the video was a VSL, except we actually gave away a lot of free value, and we kind of give the viewer a taste of how it feels like to work with him. So what we did is like we taught exactly how to start wholesaling real estate with $0, how to find profitable deals, and how to like cold call, how to draft for dollars and find deals that way, what cold call templates to use, how to find buyers. And then once they make good money off of wholesaling real estate, how to invest that money into Section 8 rental properties. So like we literally gave him an overview of what he would have him do in his coaching program. And the idea with this course is just to nurture all of his traffic and also convert them into booked calls. Because if someone watches 45 minutes of your video and takes notes and learns from you, and they see how hard it is, how much details there is to cover, they're likely going to want to book a call with you and invest to learn how to do it. And on top of that, because he didn't have case studies, he had a guarantee that he would book them an extra 10K a month in 90 days through wholesaling real estate, or they get a full refund. And that's basically what got him most of the booked calls. But then after that free course, we had him make 30 reels a month. And this is what was responsible for getting all the views that's on this video. Because if you look at this video, it got 6K views, which is a lot for a video, by the way, for a 40-minute video. And the reason that is because we kept funneling all of his traffic into that video. And Shortform is, or Instagram specifically, is really good at getting a lot of qualified views. However, it just sucks at getting them to book a call with you and invest in your program, which is why you want to always, if you have an Instagram, you definitely have a lot of cold leads that you always want to send them to YouTube so that you can actually warm them up. Because usually with YouTube, it takes you around 90 days of posting consistently to get inbound calls in consistently. However, if you have a larger platform at the beginning, such as, Instagram, X, LinkedIn, or whatever, and then you push them to that free video, well, now YouTube is going to make you a lot more, it's going to get you a lot more book calls and a lot more sales. And also an extra thing GT did was he locked his YouTube video behind an opt-in page. That way, anyone who wants the free course, like this video, they have to fill out all the info here and give out like their emails, their phone numbers, and their full name. And this allowed them to build a massive lead list of qualified leads and allow them to have their phone numbers and emails where they can like text them there and nurture them further with more emails and stuff like that. And by the way, like JT handled this whole part, I believe it was through Go High Level. However, I don't know exactly what he did with all of that. So like that was all him. And what I personally do though, I usually don't have an opt-in page. Like I usually recommend to just send people to the YouTube video just because you don't want any friction between them clicking your reel and then going to your YouTube video and watching all the way through and then booking a call from there.
By the way, if you want a guaranteed extra 10 to 30 qualified sales calls a month through YouTube, or we refund you in full, just book a call with me in the first link in the description.
And I also want to give a quick breakdown of how these reels went viral and how like it actually got views, which translated into more YouTube views and more book calls. And what we used to do is first, we got video ideas from videos that were performing back then. For example, like we made this video for JT, got 150K views. The original video was this one. It was basically the same idea, same format, except this one was about content marketing. And this one was about wholesaling real estate. You know, this guy makes $5 million a year using a content funnel. This guy makes 70K a month using wholesaling real estate. So it was basically the same idea, same format, same everything, except it was like we changed up the niche, which is why it performed like 5% as good as the original, but like that's still pretty good. And with Instagram Reels, that's usually what you want to do. You want to just like get ideas from indirect competitors and implement it, but like make it your own style. And then the other thing is we ended all of his reels, including this one. This is the comment section from this reel, with a call to action to comment a keyword in exchange for an in-depth course. And for this video, the keyword was blueprint. And if you look here, we got like a couple thousand comments. And that's the reason why this video blew up too. Because like all these comments, every comment is like assigned to Meta to boost the video because it's getting a lot of engagement, which is why the video performs even better. And then more people see it and they comment more to get access to this video, which is why it performs so well. And by the way, the reason the course is so good at getting book calls is because it acts as like a $1,000 free gift to the viewer. Because the idea with content in general is to give away so much free value that like your paid info looks really, really good and really worth investing in. And it also like positions you as an authority in your niche, and is very good at nurturing your viewers and converting them to booked calls. And then the other thing is Instagram Reels gets you really fast attention. It can get you a lot of fast views. Like it's common, by the way, for a video, for a reel to get 10K views in 2 days. With YouTube, that's impossible. However, with Instagram, if you were to do that, likely most of them are not gonna book a call with you. However, the few that like go and watch your YouTube, those ones actually have a good chance of booking calls with you, which is why you always want to send your Instagram viewers into YouTube. And the other thing is on YouTube, you can't really DM anyone on YouTube. However, with Instagram, there's the DM option, which is why if you're posting on Instagram, people who see your YouTube videos, a lot of the times they're not going to book a call with you. They're going to DM you on Instagram. And then when they see Instagram Reels there, it helps even more sell them and get them to book a call with you, which is why it's crucial to target both. And that's what even Alex Hormozi says. Like according to him, and this guy's like the greatest content marketer on the planet right now. You want to combine Instagram and YouTube for your business. Like those are the two greatest platforms to scale any business. However, I do want to say you mostly want to focus on YouTube and then a bit of Instagram on the side. Because with JT, all of the book calls and basically 80% of his results came from just YouTube. So it was pretty stupid of us to run 30 reels a month with him and just one YouTube video. What we should have done instead is make 4 YouTube videos a month and kind of like 8 reels a month, something like that, like way less. And also we want to make YouTube videos targeting every stage of his buyer's awareness, because every single buyer, they always go through these 5 stages, which is first, they're unaware of the problem. So for this stage, we want to make very broad or beginner-like videos targeted at people who don't know anything about your niche, which in this case would be wholesaling real estate. So for example, you can make a video such as how I went from 30K in debt to making 52K a month with real estate. They don't know about real estate. They don't even know that like they should get into it to get out of their rut. And this is the kind of viewers we will be targeting here. And of course, like we're not going to make any call to actions to book a call or any stuff like that. Because like most viewers that you're getting here, they're not going to be sold on your offer yet. Now that they know that they got to make money, they got to figure out how to get out of debt and how to make money with real estate. They don't know how to actually do it. They know they have a problem, but they don't know what the solution is, which is why in this stage, you want to sell them on your niche. Which in this case, we want to sell them on wholesaling real estate, which a way we can do that is a video like this, becoming a realtor is stupid, don't do it. And then we just talk shit about being a realtor, you know, like why being a realtor, you need to invest a lot in education and it takes time to get a license and whatnot. Instead, you want to wholesale real estate. And then you want to mention all the benefits of wholesaling real estate, such as you don't need an education, you can get started right away and make 10K this month. You wanna like just prove that wholesaling real estate is the best niche and like make money. The third step now is now that they know that wholesaling is the solution, well, they don't know yet how to actually wholesale real estate and make money. They don't know about stuff such as driving for dollars. They don't know how to cold call. They don't even know that they should be cold calling. They don't know anything about the system, which is why you might want to make an in-depth video for this stage that's like around like 30-60 minutes long, showing exactly how to get results and just showing how hard it is. And it should feel kind of like a coaching call with you. And this is basically like the first video we did with JT, which is this one here. This one is going to be the most important conversion tool in your arsenal. So you really want to focus on making a really good free course. And ideally 30-60 minutes is enough, but ideally you want to go even harder than that. You want to make like a 2-hour video. And then after that is the product aware buyer, which at this stage, now they know that like they have a good idea about wholesaling real estate. They know who you are, but they're not committed to you yet. They're still not sure if they're not sure if your coaching program is the best option for them, which is why in this stage you make more in-depth videos, such as this cold calling script made me 34K last month, steal it. Or this CRM helped me get to 50K a month, stuff like that. Stuff that like no one would click unless they already know about wholesaling real estate. And then for the final stage, where people now know for sure that wholesaling real estate is the best and that your method is the best, most people are still gonna want to see others, previous clients that were in their place and they went through your program and actually got results. And that's the only way that they would actually like know for sure to trust you and that they will get an ROI in joining your program, which is why in this case, you just want to showcase results you've gotten for other clients by making client interviews and or case study breakdowns. For example, these are 2 examples, you know, how Dylan made 25K his first 90 days wholesaling real estate, or how James closed his first deal for $12,000 within his first 14 days, stuff like that. Just videos based around your client results. And you just want to make sure you talk about like the result he got, how much money he made, and give like a good idea of the time frame he got it in. Those are the 2 most important parts. And the third thing is you want to just break down exactly how they got to 25K, like the process you took them through and exactly how you helped them. By the way, this is the exact same funnel that we use to guarantee our clients an extra 10 to 30 qualified sales calls every month. And if you implement this funnel, and if you're starting from scratch with, let's say, a few case studies, it should take you around 3 months to get an additional 10 to 30 calls. And if you don't know how valuable that is, if your close rate is 20%, which I believe is around the industry average, and your program is only $4,000, that's an additional 8 to 26K a month at least you could be making with YouTube, just by, you know, recording for 30-60 minutes every single week.
I have to mention, this is not as easy as it looks. It will take you an extra 5 to 15 hours a week just to find that video editor, manage him, ideate, script, record, find a thumbnail designer, do the SEO, and post. And you may not even see an ROI for months because you're inconsistent or you're doing something wrong. So if you want us to take care of everything for you so that you can get an extra 10 to 30 qualified sales calls every month while only having to record 2 to 4 hours a month, book a call with me from the first link in the description. If you found this useful, subscribe, and appreciate your time for watching this video.